How's it going, everyone? Devin here with MA2 Disc Golf, and in a previous video you saw me throw a Neo Essence and a Meta Essence, and then I didn't throw the Luxe Vapor Essence from the European Open. I went out and bought a Vapor Essence from OTB, and it's for the Canadian Nationals, so it has a really cool stamp on it. It's going to be hard to see, but I'll pop a picture up right now. And what's great about this is that I can finally test it out without any worry about not being able to get another one. So I picked orange with a silver stamp, mostly so I can see it in the air and you guys can see it on this film. So let's get into some throws with it. Let me throw it out into the field here. That soccer net's about 430 feet away, and that's going to be where I'm going to try and get it to. I'm not going to try and overpower this. I'm just going to get a nice smooth shot. There's a little bit of a tailwind, so that should help out with that distance. But let's compare it to those other shots that I did in a previous video. All right, first shot with the Vapor Essence. I think I threw it a little bit nose up, but it did turn over quite a bit, and that's going to be something that's interesting. So I'm going to grab it back, try and get on a bit more of a hyzer, and try and have it just flip up to flat and ride out straight rather than that massive S curve that it just got there. So that shot ended up going about 385 feet, and it's a bit uphill. It's probably about 15 feet uphill, so that could easily be 400 plus. But I'm going to really try and get a little bit more flip out of it rather than that S turn, and see if I can't get it to push forward a little bit more. Then I'll get it on a forehand or two and wrap this video up for you guys. I totally slipped on that shot. This concrete here is very slick, so I'm trying to plant in the grass, and I still ended up slipping like right on the edge because I'm awful at lining up these things. So I hit the edge and slipped, but that was a decent throw. But let's try and get another one. Alright, so I moved up a bit, so hopefully I'm not teeing off on a mix of the concrete and the grass. I'm just going to hopefully be completely on the grass for these. And a little bit more of a hyzer, and then I'll get on some forehands and wrap this video up for you. That wasn't the best shot in the world, but it didn't flip up and turn as much as the other one, and it was just a little bit low. But because it's like 15 feet uphill out there, where it ended up coming in flat on it is a little plateau that's up there, so it's not a straight across field. That elevation change does mess up that flight a little bit, but I really like it on those hyzer flips. It seems to hold pretty nicely, dead straight, and have a little bit of fade at the end. And let's get it on a forehand, hopefully, and see how I can do with that in this video versus the last video of my essences. Well, it's a forehand that actually flew correctly. So, honestly, I think this might be a little bit less stable feeling than the other essences I've thrown. I would say maybe a little bit less than that Neo Essence, and maybe like a lighter weight, like Meta Essence or something. I believe this one's also in 173, so it's the same weight as pretty much every other essence I've thrown in those last videos. So it's interesting to me that it's a little bit less stable, but honestly I like it probably the most out of all of them for those backhand hyzer flips. It seems a little bit more consistent with the throws for it not flipping over too much, and it can even hold that baby hyzer line for almost the entire shot. Let me know in the comments below if you think that this vapor essence is less stable, or where it ranks in stability amongst the other essences I've thrown. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. So I have not really been working on my forehand, but see if I can.